Movies About Me, where yours truly, Tony Stark, will take a look at movies featuring me. Today, I'll be taking a look at the latest installment in the Iron Man movie franchise, Iron Man 3. Returning from the last movie are Robert Downey Jr. as yours truly, the lovely Gwyneth Paltrow as the ravishing Pepper Potts, not Terrence Howard as James Rhodey Rhodes, aka War Machine, and the director of the first two films, returning as his character Happy Hogan, but not his character as the director. We also have Ben Kingsley as the sinister Mandarin, and Guy, oh my god, I want to punch this guy in the face every time he's on screen, Pierce as Aldrich Killian. The story begins with the brilliant and humble Tony Stark creating a way to control his latest suit of armor with his mind. Jarvis, how far are we to accomplishing that?
We already did that, sir. Remember? You created the formula, the suit went insane, tried to kill us, you had to shut it down.
Ah yes. Good times, good times. We should definitely do that again sometime.
Of course, sir.
And speaking of suits of armor, Rhodey gets a new paint job as War Machine becomes the Iron Patriot. And I thought that outfit looked spangly on Steve. But not all is well in Movie Tony's perfect little life, as a terrorist called the Mandarin begins causing explosion-themed chaos across the United States. Just for reference, in the comics, the Mandarin is a Chinese wizard powered by 10 magic rings. In this movie, he's pretty much what happens when you put Bin Laden and Gaddafi in a gene splicer and press blend. Oh yeah, and Pepper's hanging out with another man that used to be a huge Tony Stark fanboy, but then created a government-funded think tank and a super healing formula called Extremis. And this is also the same formula powering the Mandarin's superhuman, superheated super soldiers. I don't think it's a spoiler to say this guy's a bad guy. I mean, look at him. If your natural instinct is to punch him in the face, congratulations, you're human. But then, it turns out... And then... But when all seems lost... Now I'm sure we had to censor some of that for spoiler purposes.
We had to censor all of that,
Thanks,
sir.
Jarvis. So all in all, Iron Man 3 was a pretty good movie. 2 Tony Stark thumbs up. It's got a lot more action than the previous 2 movies, and plenty of twists and turns to keep you guessing the entire ride. And there's a lot of me in it. As in Tony Stark. Because for a movie called Iron Man 3, there's not a lot of me as Iron Man in it. And for a movie supposedly set after the Avengers, you'd think they'd reference it more often. And wouldn't you think that Movie Tony would have called some of his Avengers buddies to help him out in stickier situations? I know I would have. Last week I called Captain America over just to open up a pickle jar for me. I was not happy. And that's all the time we have for today. Until next time, loyal fan base, stay Starky, my friends. Hey guys, Matt here, bringing you the latest in movie reviews. And today, I'm taking a look at Iron Man 3... What do you mean we don't have time for this? Who's been eating up my time?
I hit the sand. I've been too long. I'm glad to be back. Yes, I'm that news from the news. That's kept me hanging around again.
Alright, and... Robomat, activate. What is with your hair? Oh sure, now you notice when I change my hairstyle. What exactly happened to me? Well, after Matt killed you during our last battle, I spent months trying to fix you. The damage was extensive. The only parts I had that could suitably replace your demolished mainframe was from my karaoke machine. So, how do you feel? I feel...
Pretty, oh so pretty, I feel pretty and...
Schumacher? What was that? Oh yeah, when I augmented my karaoke machine into you, my Best of Broadway CD was stuck in it, so you might break out in the musical numbers every now and again. Well, that's... something. We'll fix that later. Right now, we must prepare for tonight. Why, Robomat? What are we going to do tonight? The same thing we do every night, Schumacher, but you ultimately fail to do. Try to take over the world. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Oh, and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we laugh at.
We seriously need to fix that. I don't know, I kinda like it. You would.